Welcome, fellow degenerates, to Hazy Shit Show.
What the hell was that?
Because since your wife isn't here, we've been a twain wreck trying to get the show started. And it's been terrible. It's been a twain wreck.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? This is Haynes' Cave Talk. I'm your host, Chris Haynes. And again, in the cave, we're going to try this trio thing out with Billy the Wildebeest Byers. Are you okay with that nickname?
How did I get the nickname?
Well, Betty, it was because of me. Because we had a little episode talking about animals and stuff, and you became a wildebeest.
But that's actually not the worst animal, right? I mean,
I've been called worse.
That's sad. That's true. Okay, so what we have on tap today, we got a Keep 5, Cut 5 as usual. We got a Top 5. Also, right before the show, we were talking about things you could do, like handyman stuff, what our capabilities are. Now, me and Billy, we're not the handiest of men. Not the least. But I guarantee you we're better than this guy right here. And he has a couple DIY stories he wants to tell us. Go ahead, buddy.
He's all about the handies.
He's all about the handies.
Did you say DUIs or DYIs?
It's DIYs.
Well, I got more DUIs than DYIs, I'll say that one.
Than DIYs.
Oh, well, I tell you, I'm not a very handyman at all. I mean, I might be worse than these two, but I'm not sure.
No, you are.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. I remember when I had a house. This is years ago. I was young. 38, 39. Anyways,
that was almost 40 years ago.
Jesus.
well, shut up. Anyways, one day the sink was leaking upstairs in the bathroom. Little drip, 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 drip. I'm going to take a look at it. I think I'm going to fix this. So I go to Lowe's. I told him what happened. He goes, I'll get you the guts. He called them the guts. Okay, whatever you want to call them.
The
guts. Like stew guts.
And then I could just see it just going in your head.
Sweating. So anyways, he gives me the guts. He gives me all whatever I needed. So I go upstairs. I proceed up there. There's a little drip, drip, drip. Well, I'm looking at it says pull the caps off. Cold and hot. Well, the cold was one leaking. So I go to that cold cap. I'm yanking.
That's a lot of pressure, because
Listen.
I bet you, buddy, you didn't turn the water off, did you?
I tell you what, that I was yanking that cap. It wouldn't come off. I don't know why it won't.
The yanker that you are, usually.
You would think I would get it. But I noticed a little around the cold sign, see? It had like a little gap. So I got a screwdriver. That popped off. And inside was a nut.
What happened?
Well, listen, I know what I had to do. I had to take that thing off.
This story is so intriguing.
So anyways, I saw the bolt. I unscrewed the bolt. Took the cap off. Whee! The water came shooting out it looked like a geyser.
Oh, jeez.
Well, listen, I don't know what to do. Water's going up everywhere.
Get a towel.
I was just so happy I got the cap off. But anyways, I run all the way downstairs to the basement, which was 2 stories down. I shut the main off. Pretty smart. Well, I didn't know you could go underneath the sink and just turn off the water underneath the sink. So anyways, after 4 inches of water that's in my bathroom, I actually changed the guts, put everything together. Leak was solved. No more dripping. But
Because the main was off.
well, I did put the water back on. But anyways, I actually fixed the drip, but there was towels. Like there was a lot of water shooting out. Because by the time I went all the way downstairs, and I didn't realize just turn that little knob underneath the sink. But I tried and I did fix it.
So
it was awfully wet, but I fixed it.
So speaking of the waterfall that you're talking about, or those geyser, right?
It was a geyser.
I have a story too as well. This is many, many moons ago. I was with my XXXXX. We were at actually your cousin Boogie's house.
Oh boy.
Me and Boogie's hanging out downstairs. We're chilling. My ex goes upstairs to use the facilities because she was shy. Took a number 2.
I remember this.
She gets the toilet clogged and is afraid to tell me or Boogie, hey, come plunge the toilet. So she's pressing the flusher and doesn't say nothing. We go downstairs. We're sitting there, and all of a sudden, you couldn't make it up. It was like a waterfall hit every towel in the ceiling and just rained towel all over the living room floor. Wow, was that crazy.
Water is a mess, and I'm going to tell you what. And I'll tell you, there's...
No, shit's a mess.
No, shit's a mess, too. Yeah, you're right. I remember I used to work in a steel mill, and you could take a voluntary layoff and get paid sub pay, unemployment, over like that. Well, I did that because a couple good buddies of mine were framing homes.
Okay.
They built homes. They go, "You want to be a laborer?" "Yeah, pay me cash. I'll do that." I go, "Listen, no, I don't want to get anything like intricate.
Yeah.
I'll just carry shit."
Oh boy.
Well, anyways, they had the 2x4s, the frames of walls.
Okay.
Like, 2x4 of what 6 feet apart, whatever. Yeah, I think 6 feet.
Yep.
So, anyways, they had them all nailed together, laying on it. They were laying on the floor. So we got the plywood. They put the plywood down. Boom, boom, boom. 4 of them. That was for the whole wall. They gave me the nail gun.
That was.
Oh no.
They go, "Just follow that line." Dum, 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 dum,
Oh,
dum,
you're
dum.
not-
Listen,
yeah.
I'm going right, man. I'm a. Woo,
Woo, sniper women.
man, I'll tell you what. Yeah, American Sniper, telling you. Well, anyways,
Let me guess those new
I
nails.
told no, that nails. It was all done. I got it done. So, anyways, we got 6 guys. 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. Let's lift. We gotta lift. You lift the wall up. Put up the wall.
Okay.
Okay. We lifted up the wall. All the fucking plywood fucking fell down to the fucking the dirt outside the fucking house. I missed every fucking nail. They just shimmied them. They hit the side of the 2x4. I missed them all. Listen, we lifted it up, and all the wood fell. The plywood, everyone went.
Hey, to be fair, that's their fault. They shouldn't have
Give
gave
me
you.
a nail. I could have stuck. How about if I hit my hand or something? It's my foot.
You got anything to relate to this?
Not like this at all.
No, you can't. And there's one more, and I'll be done with this because this is a sports show. But
No.
shit
it's all
show
man
slash.
stuff. Yep.
Anyways, at the house outside the door, I had you have your little decorative lights on the left and right side of the door. Well, there were 2 lights, 2 candle lights. Screw them in, 2 in, 2 in. So there's 4. 1 burned out. So I'll go fix that. I'll just buy a new light bulb. That's all you got to do. Well, I got my little two-step ladder. I took the globe off and I went to twist the little light bulb out. It broke. The light bulb just twisted off. Well, the thing was still in. Well,
There you go. Just go ahead and pull it out. What go wrong?
Well,
Potato.
Well, you gonna let me finish my story?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. I
Thank
apologize.
you. Well, anyways, the one light was
didn't grab
the one light was still working. So, anyways, I'm looking down there. I'm trying to figure how the hell am I gonna get this out? Well, I don't know how to get out. So, but I can't see. I can't see because it's
Okay.
so I said I got an idea. I'll hit the light switch. The other light came on. So it gave me light. So I could
Yes,
see.
it did.
It gave me light.
Yeah,
so
it
now I
did.
can see.
Absolutely.
And I'll tell you what, I grabbed them pliers.
And they grabbed you.
I put that motherfucker in there to twist it. Listen, I fell off that fucking 3-step ladder.
Jesus.
I was laying in the fucking grass like, what the?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't go back to fix it. I never did get it fixed. I had no idea how to do it until someone told me. You can use a cork, you can use an apple, you can use a potato.
So, and what's like cats famous for? Like 9 lives, right?
Right.
I think Jason's on
Yeah,
like.
well,
These 2 left.
Yeah. Jesus.
I think Carrie killed me 6 times.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Since we're talking about like handyman stuff, not the out our buddy Dave Hayes, but I think you should tell a story about what did he have to get up on his roof for?
I'm not going to embarrass this man if he's not here. I'll just say that the man got stuck up on the roof, and he was there for quite some time.
Well, the story goes, you gotta tell it.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta-
gotta
I
tell
don't
it.
want to put the guy under the bus. He's
He's
not here.
gonna
Okay,
care.
okay.
He is not gonna care.
We throw you under the bus.
That's true.
All the time.
All right, so my boy Dave decides he's going to climb up
Look
on
at the camera. Talk to the people.
I'm talking to the people.
All right.
All the people. My boy Dave Hayes decides he's going to get up on our roof and fix a patch in the roof. He gets up there with a paint can of patch.
Now, paint the picture. How high is your front porch's roof?
Maybe
10 feet?
Maybe 15 tops.
Okay.
Maybe 15 tops.
Yeah, so it's not real high.
Not at all. So he gets up there. Now, if you know Dave Hayes, he's wearing shorts and flip-flops.
Yeah,
And
that's
he-
your cutty.
He's my cousin, and he's not a small man. I mean, he just bought that house. I hope the roof was sturdy.
I mean, he's probably pushing 180. But anyways,
180.
I feel you looking at me.
180. His head weighs 180.
Anyways,
I'm doing the math.
Yeah, 180 times whatever.
my man gets up on the roof in flip-flops, mind you, And he gets up there and he thinks he's going to fix the patch. Well, he has a little breakdown.
He's what? He can't get a hold of a grip because he's in flip flops,
He can't get a grip at all. So he sits there. I tell him if he jumps, I'll try to catch him.
So did he? Was it you that suggested or him to go get the mattress off the beds?
Oh, that was his suggestion. 100%. He thought he's going to jump on the mattresses. It was...
First of all, you couldn't carry a mattress in the first place. And how are you going to catch him at 180 times 4?
Plus the speed. We're adding this up coming down.
Yeah, plus the speed, the
Plus the
velocity.
paint can still. I mean, still got stuff.
So,
You ever hear a Journey to the Center of the Earth?
so
No,
Dave,
never.
Well, it was a movie.
our
That's
buddy
where you-
Dr. Dave, your cousin's one of a dear, family to us,
Yeah.
a brother. That story is absolutely amazing because there was a second where we thought he was going to be on the news because I thought the fire department was coming and that was going to be a viral clip and it just didn't.
How did he
happen.
get down?
He decided he's going to climb down. I had to hold the ladder for him.
Oh, so he actually climbed down.
He
Yeah.
did climb down. It
Yeah.
took him about 30 minutes
So,
altogether.
what should have been a 3-minute thing? How long do you think, give or take, he was stuck? An hour?
30 minutes at least.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's an eternity being stuck.
But
there.
I legit told him I'd try to catch him.
Not gonna lie.
That might be the dumbest decision anybody made in
Listen,
their lives.
he's only,
Another viral.
He's only 180, so that's
Yeah.
all I kept thinking was, if 180, I can catch 180.
Maybe we're talking about the wrong cousin.
He said Chrissy.
Chrissy.
Oh, Chris.
No, it's Dave.
Yeah, I know. There's no one here under 180.
Nope.
No.
Well, maybe me.
Maybe you.
Well, it's close.
Depend on
It's close.
the good like.
What'd you eat today?
Salad, so I might
maybe.
have got it.
Maybe.
I might have got it. I did eat a salad.
Speaking of food, okay.
All right.
So I've been on this 16-hour fast. I do it 5 days a week, right? Today and tomorrow are like my cheat days. So I ate once
How do you get 2 cheat days a week?
because I fast for 5 days. That's pretty.
No. You're supposed to have 1 cheat
Oh,
day.
so
This is
Am I right?
different. This is different.
this is
Okay,
different.
okay,
This is
okay,
a
I'm
different
He's the
approach.
host.
I'm asking.
And if we're gonna talk discipline, I shouldn't be getting advice from you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, he didn't go to work
so
all
we
week.
ate today. He's sick.
He's saying, oh, that's right.
I'm
but he's
sick.
on a podcast.
He's sick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's sick. Okay, his throat's starting to feel better.
Yeah.
So my cheat meal today, I want to give a huge shout out to the Mingo Diner. I ordered a grilled cheese cheeseburger. Okay,
Grilled.
I ordered a grilled cheese cheeseburger, and what I got was a meal that could feed 4 people. Now I'm not gonna lie, Jay.
I know. I've been down there. I know.
It's that tall.
Tracy's a hell of a cook.
It's that
Yeah,
tall.
Yeah.
They put that. I said, "What is that?" I didn't have it. I'm full now, and I ate that at 11 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
But shout out, that great place, man.
Yeah, it's a
They
good
always-
place to eat. It's at a very reasonable price. It really is.
Have
man.
you ever ate it, Billy?
I have.
Okay,
Yeah.
breakfast, you can't go wrong
Yeah.
down the Mingo Diner,
Yeah.
man. That's
See, I'm a
good.
state line type of guy. In
We
Colliers,
just-
I've been going there a lot lately.
Yeah.
Typical guy wants to go to West Virginia and give them the tax money, instead of family.
Well, listen, I
down
work
here.
in Pennsylvania, okay?
Well, that's 2
Hey,
strikes.
he goes to sports court, strikers
Yeah.
to drink, not Ohio.
Who the hell likes sports court?
You talking about me?
Yeah, I'm talking about you. You go to West Virginia
And you
Well,
let me go
that's
too.
that. And why do I go there?
because
Pay
Because
taxes?
no,
because
because
you want to
Virginia.
pay the taxes
No.
to the good people of West Virginia.
no, I go there because I know the bartenders and they take care of me.
Or-
I'm looking out for me,
Or your incest and...
Um,
and
I
I,
respect
and,
it.
and I like to play machines.
I'm so glad I don't have it. I don't need it. Okay, so before we go any further,
Any further.
okay, I shouldn't have let dipshit start the show. I should have did it right off the rip. This is Mother's Day weekend. From all 3 of us, we love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
I mean, we really we wouldn't be the men. I don't know if she would be proud of him, but I know our moms are proud of
Very
us.
much so.
Yeah.
The only reason my mom's proud of me because she has dementia and can't remember all the fucking shit I did.
She thinks of your brother and she thinks of you.
But there ain't no love like a mother's love, so she would just forgive you anyways. But we love you, moms. So hopefully you guys have a great day. But speaking of that, why I was bringing that up was today was like my Mother's Day thing for my mom. So we were over in West Virginia as well. I took her to Ionetti's and we get all the flowers for the garden. Spent the day doing that. That's why we ate. And I got to cheat a little bit and ate a burger about that size. But I'm excited. Hopefully you got, everybody has, all the mothers out there have a good Mother's Day. The weather's going to be beautiful. But last week was your birthday, right, buddy?
Yes, it was.
Okay,
Yes, it
so
was.
I hung out with you Friday. We did the podcast. You and I watched the Kentucky Derby together.
Yes, we did.
All right, neither one of us won.
No, I had it nutted. I didn't put the right three together. I had 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I did. I had the top 4 horses, but I didn't put. I played trifectas, which is 3 horses I boxed. I didn't put the right 3 together.
Why not?
Because I'm dumb.
Okay.
I had 2 out of 3 as well. But I'm telling you what, if you would have seen this guy last weekend, he was happy. We were having a good time. When he lost, it was like he lost his puppy. It was a hard one to take for you, buddy. But on the other hand, your boy right here won $250 on the slot machines.
And I didn't tell you this. Listen to this. On Sunday.
Down the Legion, I killed it.
He did good on the machines. I won $30. It was a free night for me that night.
Was that a big turnout down there?
Yeah, I mean, not like it
no.
was the year before, but they had a good. It was fun. They had stuff to do.
They had a lot of stuff to do, but honestly, it was probably 30, 40 people. The year before, it was probably about 80 people.
Really?
Right. I would say you're right. It was probably.
Well, hey, listen to this. On my birthday on Sunday, I played a pick 3 number, midday evening or whatever. Well, played my boy's birthday. And so I said, well, I'm going to play the date, 504, and I'll play my age, 580. I dollar wheel it. So any which way it comes out, you win $500.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit, yeah. So anyways, I play it. We're getting ready to go to Theo Yanni's great Greek restaurant, friend of mine. So anyways, we were just getting ready to leave. I saw the number came out. When I checked my phone, it's 105. You can check the number. Well, I looked at the numbers, it's 540. It came out. Yeah.
Oh, you actually did hit it?
No, it was 5. I played 504.
I was waiting for the punchline.
Yeah, there's no punchline. I won $500.
Hell yeah.
Well, I got a question real quick.
Yeah, you got it.
Because you kind of bitching me about going to state line because it's West Virginia.
I like state
But
line.
you with the Theo Yanni's though.
Yeah, but
you seem like you go to West Virginia.
Let
me finish this. Before
these get too warm, real quick, and then you can finish the story.
You can finish.
All right, so I just got a question.
Cheers.
Salute, Billy.
Salute.
All right.
Love you guys.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
Mother's Day.
All right, go ahead, Billy.
So you complain because I went to state line because West Virginia.
Okay, yeah.
Only restaurants you eat at are in West Virginia.
Well, that's not true. I ate at the Ville. I ate at Domingo Diner.
You haven't mentioned none of that though.
Okay, but I have other episodes, but you just don't listen. So let me ask you.
Oh.
And I'm going to get to another thing.
Okay.
See, when I go to Weirton, when I did Theo Yanni's and Crazy Mexican,
right.
I go to classy places. You go to State Line.
What's wrong with
State
state line? State line's good.
I go there for breakfast.
I didn't say it wasn't good.
I go there for breakfast.
Hey, Petey's is a diner, and it's the same kind of thing,
But that's
right?
family.
You want to
It's
talk about
family.
that story
It's family.
that happened this week down at Petey's?
What happened at Petey's? I like Petey's.
I like Petey's too. Well,
What happened?
I had to get a tire alignment. The sports show's coming up pretty soon.
Why? It's a man show.
It's a man. Oh, Hainsey's shit show cave talk, but men live in caves.
We don't live in caves.
Yes, sir.
Bears do.
Caves talk.
It's a cave. We don't live here.
Yeah, we kind of.
Okay, get with the story.
Anyway, I had to get a wheel. I got new tires put on my car. Thanks to my lovely Carrie. She partaked into
Love you, Carrie.
helped me buy them. Anyways, thank you very much. I appreciate it more than you know. So I got my tires put on.
Harry, I don't appreciate you talking shit about me not watching gangster movies. But, go ahead.
Or any other good movies. So anyways, I set up for a wheel alignment.
Mm-hmm.
So
You know where he's talking about.
standard alignment
Yeah.
downtown Steubenville. So when I took it down, it said it'd be about an hour and a half. Well, it was a nice day. I'm like, man, I ain't going to sit here for an hour and a half. So I decided to go for a walk. It's about a 3/4 miles. I was going to stop at a place closer, but I'm like, I'm going to go see my cousin Petey. She got a nice little diner.
got Petey's
I take
now?
it back. It's not a nice little diner.
No, it's kind of run down.
It's kind of run down, but she's a great cook. She's family, and she's the food.
I was told
It's
you gotta know
well
how
worth
to
it.
fight if you go to eat there. That's all I was told.
No, not during the day. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, good. Well, anyways,
He gets it free.
so I went in there. As soon as I sit down, she sits a bottle of Captain Morgan's next to me. Now this is 1:00 in the afternoon.
Well, you're an alcoholic.
Yeah,
so that's
well, you got to drink while you're there.
Yeah.
So
You
she,
have to.
She
I mean,
sets.
it's a diner.
She sets the bottle down. I order a bacon cheeseburger.
Oh.
You know, she just
This-
gets them hands and smashes it.
Some of us don't like bacon.
Yeah,
though,
it's
just
like,
so
it's like
clear.
Mel's Diner on whatever. You guys don't remember. Anyways, French fries, bacon cheeseburger.
I do remember.
I make my own drinks, this and that. So I'm drinking. Well, anyways, standard alignment called me up. Jay, are you? Car's ready.
So,
Can we call her?
so standard alignment. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, standard
All right,
alignment.
it's on 6th Street.
Yeah.
What street were you on,
I
Jason?
was on 3rd Street. I'm walking down. I kept walking. I'm like, I don't think I'm going on the right street. I mean, it's a one-way street.
Petey's on 4th Street, but yeah.
So I was going the wrong way. Listen, I don't know where I was at for a minute there. I was like, then once I finally found it after I Googled, I map quested on my phone.
Oh my God.
So they're like,
How you lived here your whole life?
how are you traveling there? I go walking. They said 26 minutes.
As you walk 2 miles the wrong way.
So anyways, I finally get there. They go, everything okay? I told them to give me an alignment. So I
I'm a little winded,
so
but how's the car?
It was still zigzagging when I was driving.
No, the car was fine.
Hit a pothole.
Oh, shit. All right, so do we want to talk a little sports?
Oh, God. I got something funny we can talk about sports. The Pirates! They stink! And I got one more thing to talk about.
Who do you like?
Well, I'm going to talk about one more thing.
No matter who you like.
Listen, I actually got this on my phone.
Ohio State lost in baseball to Michigan 23-1.
23-1, Michigan beat Ohio State in baseball. They scored 16 runs in the 4th inning.
We only had 5 players.
You need 9 to play.
I know. That's why you guys beat us.
Well, anyways, I just wanted to share that. That was a funny thing about sports. Pirates are a funny thing about sports. The Cleveland Cavaliers is a funny thing about sports.
LeBron James.
Okay, here we go. LeBron James.
All right,
Guess
so
what? We're done with sports.
The Pirates, 7-game losing streak.
But
Complete embarrassment.
But they fired their coach, and I think they're on their way.
They fired a coach. They're going to be on their way to losing about 12 games.
No, I think they're going to play better.
They play the Braves. They play somebody else. They're going to get. The Dodgers. I think again or somebody.
I don't know. I mean, I really think they'll play a little bit better with what was his name? Don Kelly.
Yeah.
I do. I don't know. They should have got rid of the general manager and the manager. I mean, they really should have. I mean.
But until they get rid of the owner, it doesn't.
Well,
matter.
I meant the owner.
Yeah.
I didn't mean general.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
What, Sherrington?
Yeah.
Is that his name? I mean,
Sherrington's not the owner.
Bob Nutting. Bob
is
Nutting.
the owner,
Okay.
right.
Well, the owner, but Bob Nutting should have got rid of
Yeah.
the general manager. He should have got rid of the manager and general manager.
It's crazy that I look at it and it's like, okay, the Pirates haven't been good since probably 2015. That was 10 years ago. Looking back, time flies. This week, my daughter has 2 days left of school of her high school career. Time completely flies. So her whole life, 17 years, I've seen the Pirates good 2 or 3 years out of all of them.
At best.
The rest have been absolutely embarrassing. But it's just crazy thinking about how time flies, man. How your kid she's gonna be going away to college in 2 months. It's wild.
Yeah, they definitely have a bad team. They got a handful of players. Most of them are pitchers. Besides O'Neal, Cruz, and Reynolds, I don't know.
The sad thing
Let's not forget about the catcher. Okay, the catcher's pretty good too.
Oh, Joey Bart's not bad.
I'd say he's top 20 in the league.
Joey Bart's not bad. That's about 270. He's not bad.
But I also think bad manager decisions. There were so many times with
absolutely
the relief pitching.
Yep,
and
bringing in the bullpen.
And then honestly, guys that were hitting good, are starting to catch fire. He would sit them down the next game for a rest.
Yeah.
You rest what?
Right.
Yeah.
We don't rest. They're paying you millions and millions of dollars.
Right.
You get out. You're playing good. We're going to keep you rolling.
Yeah.
They sit you down.
Well, then you have Skeens, okay? He has a bad outing, comes back the next outing, he gives up 2 runs. He loses 2-1.
Yeah.
How can that guy get so pumped up to start when he knows he ain't going to get any run support? It's a shit show.
Yeah.
I love Paul Skeens. I love O'Neal Cruz. I like Brian Reynolds. Outside of that, I mean, Joey Bart's okay, but they just don't have it, man. They're not a major league team. But I will say this. It's fun going, though. I like going to baseball games.
Well, especially you can buy tickets for $10 in the parking lot.
Yeah, but I would rather wait and pay a little bit more.
Right,
but
absolutely.
You're right. You can buy. Okay, so we have our family day at work coming up, right? So that's in the middle of June. I'm taking the family. They give us 2 free tickets. The other 3 I have to pay $30 a piece. So that's $90. I could get 5 tickets for probably $50 right now. Yeah. And but that's...
Yeah, actually you can go, but if you're walking through the parking lot and there's scalpers out there, you could give them a 40 ounce of beer for a ticket.
They might pay us to do it.
They might.
They might pay us to go. So,
40-ounce of Old English
Not-
or a ticket to see the
not
Packers?
to-
Still reserve.
Not to get off the sports subject, but like we got a big camper out of the trio of us. You opened up your camper last weekend. How'd it go? You had a little bit of rainy conditions, but would you have a good weekend?
It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal. I'll tell you what, we went out there, we stacked the wood, we cut the grass, got the bikes all aired up. We're ready to rock and roll with the summertime. My
cut the
kids are
grass?
excited. Oh, we did.
Sounds like work.
You cut.
I
yeah,
thought
but-
you said it's a phenomenal
That was
time.
my daughter
I
cut it personally,
chopped
but I mean,
wood.
Oh,
I
your
was
daughter
there.
cut it.
yeah,
His
yeah.
allergies.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
allergies.
right. Because you've been sick all week. That's why
Matter
you
of fact,
couldn't
I
go to
remember one time when you got a flat tire, you had to call us to come help you out.
I guarantee that happened.
Remember that?
I'm going to tell you, I shouldn't
Do we
tell
go
this.
there?
No, you can tell it. You can tell it. I know. This guy's 58. How many times you changed a tire in your life?
Never. But anyways,
Never.
I'm going to tell you. Did I call you to change your time?
Yeah, me and Bill.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Well, but I was disoriented. I was drunk. I didn't know what tire to change.
Yeah. The driver's side was flat. He was changing the passenger
He's
side.
riding the rim.
I think it's flat.
It's flat.
Listen to this. I bought a grill. I shouldn't even say this.
You have to
But
now.
my mom has dementia. She won't know. So, anyways, I went. I called Lowe's and bought. I went and bought a grill. So they put it together for me. All right. I had a little. I had a little.
He drives a Honda Accord. I see where this is going.
I had an S10 truck. Okay, this is back. My mom was young. She was probably 70. My mom was probably around 70. Yeah, right around her, 72, 71. Well, anyways, I go. She comes with me. This should be embarrassing for most people, but I'm a fucking asshole.
Well, and you're vain, right? Like you're just
Yeah,
fucking.
I can't. I look in the mirror and I am who I am. Well, I go to Lowe's. They got the grill all put together. They threw it in the back of the truck. Well, I got no tie downs, no nothing.
Oh God! Would you lay it down on the side?
Oh, I ain't fucking that grill up. I just paid $149 for it. Well, my mom, I was gonna hold it, but my mom owed a tie and don't have no license. Well, she ain't driving my truck. She'll wreck, kill me and
I
the grill.
can't believe you had a truck.
I had an S10 truck. Well, my mom goes, I'll go back and hold it. I'm not lying.
She
Listen,
rode. How old was she?
72. Listen, so she went in the back of the pickup truck when you were able to. This is 20-some years. This
You
is
were,
20,
yeah.
This is 20 when
I
you
mean,
were
we
allowed
used to ride in the back of a
Yeah.
pickup truck, but we wasn't 70.
I wasn't 70.
Yeah.
So my mom got in the truck. She goes, I'll hold it, Jace. Because she loved me. She's back here in the back of my S10 truck holding that grill so it wouldn't tip over. We had to drive to Mingo, right? Well, I was working at Bruno's at the time.
Oh my.
And Anthony Payton, his wife, the owners of fucking Bruno's, goes, they called me. I go, Jace. I go, yeah. Is that your mom in the back of your truck holding a grill? I go, what? What? They go, what's wrong with you?
Oh, Jesus.
Happy Mother's Day,
Yeah.
Mom.
So,
Mom, I will not go and put you in the back of my truck this Mother's Day. I won't, I promise.
speaking of putting people in the back of the bed of a truck, my best buddy, my lifelong best
I know
friend,
this already
is
going.
in this room, okay? And he had a bachelor party, and we had an amazing time. Multiple establishments we were at, adult establishments. We had a great time. So my dad was the DD. We had a pickup truck. He was going to take me home. He was going to take Billy home. Billy was spinning, was about to get sick. My dad was like, I can't have him in the cab with us. He's going to puke on us. Billy, you want to get in the back seat or get in the cab of the bed of the truck? And he laid down Route 7 looking at the stars.
Looking at the stars.
Just like, where am I with the stars? Huh?
Nothing better than that.
But
Nothing
he
better
didn't
than
puke in
that.
the truck.
That's right.
I got one that could beat that one, actually. There was a time when I was about 18 years old. Jimmy Purdue, Boogie, you guys call him, asking about this time. We went to Jamboree in the Hills. He said, I'll buy you some beer. At 18 years old, I'll buy you some beer. If we drive through the back of a car wash, you sit in the back of the truck. And I did.
Oh my God. If it was like TikTok or YouTube, that would have went viral. To
Yeah.
see somebody sitting in the bed of a truck through
I'd
a
do it
car
again
wash.
for a
Probably
beer.
his first bath in a month.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you what.
Calling the water beast for them.
Listen, I would do it again for a 12-pack of Twisted Tea. I got a truck. Who's
Did they
buying the
actually
beer?
pay?
But he did pay.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised he paid. I thought he was like, oh, what you got there, buddy?
What's I said?
No, I got a little quiz for you guys. It's a little bit tough. I'm gonna ask both you
Can
guys.
we work together?
Yeah, we should
You can work together. Seriously.
We haven't been-
It ain't a contest.
I don't know how long this episode's going, but we ain't been on script the entire time.
No.
Nope.
Like, it's better that way.
Yeah.
I better not
Yeah,
run the script. So
I-
go ahead and do what you gotta do, buddy.
Hey, there's
Thanks for ruining it for us.
There's like animals that run in like groups.
Packs,
like,
right?
Yeah, like, okay.
Like a pack,
Okay, so
okay.
right there, okay, what do wolves run in?
A wolf pack.
Packs. There you go, wolf pack.
A
you're
wolf
right.
pack.
Okay, what do elephants run in?
Group.
A herd?
There you go. I'm not an elephant.
All right.
I'm not an elephant either.
What does a wildebeest group run into?
A group of guys?
Ding, 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 ding. Group of male orgies are called.
What?
Well, I'm just facts. That's just what I that was
Oh,
the
you Googled this?
I googled that.
Oh shit.
I said wildebeest. They said a bunch of male orgy group of male.
You're not a wildebeest then, are you?
No. Sometimes.
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh, so he goes like, eh, eh.
So he's a half.
So what do
wildebeest.
sheep go into? Sheep.
A herd?
Group.
You keep saying the same answer over there. Ain't heard
What
every
else?
fucking-
All right, sheep.
Sheep. Think about a sheep.
Okay, I'm
Like
thinking.
think about Moses back in the day. Religion. They were carrying that cane. The sheep were coming. What was it called?
We weren't alive back then. You were.
Moses had a herd of sheep.
It's called a flock.
No, it's
Yeah.
a flock of birds.
No, it's
right.
a flock.
Birds is a flock.
It's a flock you.
Flock you too, bitch.
That's love.
All right. This
Hey,
is.
happy Mother's Day.
How about what are a group of whales?
School.
That's
a fish.
pretty close, though. Is it?
It rhymes with spam.
It rhymes with spam. Ham? What is it?
Green eggs and ham.
Yeah, what is it?
It's called a gam.
A gam.
You-
How would we ever know that?
But that's what I mean. How come
I
you
need
don't
to
know
study up on my because
Fish
we're a
analogies.
man show, not fucking biology
that?
and whatever.
How about hyenas? What do they run in a group of?
Packs?
Hyenas. All I hear is pack and herd out of you.
What else do you want?
Hyenas. What do hyenas actually do?
Oh, they're scavengers,
laugh.
right?
They laugh.
They laugh.
Okay, what do they do though?
I try to kill lions, but
Well, they scavenge.
They cackle. They run in cackles. Cackle, cackle.
We're supposed
That
to know
makes
that.
no sense.
you
He
know.
said it was going to be hard, and then he says,
I'll
Billy,
give you one-
He says it was going to be hard, and he goes, "You don't know that? He didn't know that shit."
Okay,
Cackle,
all right. How about? Okay.
Spell Mississippi backwards.
I-S-S-I-M.
All right, good job. There
Okay.
was no peace.
I did a piece. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Missy.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one more.
All right.
Bees.
Bees is a
Herd.
no. Is it a
Pack.
is it a pack? No, a bees is a hive.
Swarm.
A swarm.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Swarm.
We did great.
You did great.
Yeah.
I
Hey, I hit the fuck.
I left 7 off of there because I said there ain't no way they're gonna get
I
it.
hit the group of guys with that woman.
Yeah, you did hit the
I'm not sure if
wildebeest.
that
Yeah.
You did.
The
You-
orgies with the wildebeest
Yeah,
stuff?
that was a good
It's
one.
on there.
I don't think it's on I don't think that's
No,
true.
it's
I'm going to have to Google that.
look, group of male orgies.
Okay,
Hey,
that
hey,
last.
hey, let me see that. If it's on this, it's true.
It's true.
Male orgies,
If
baby.
it's on
Because
this.
my pen does not lie.
So let's talk just for a minute
right.
about sports. Okay?
Okay.
Just for a minute, let's talk about George Pickens this week getting traded to the Dallas Cowboys. I have a Dallas Cowboy fan in the cave right now. I know my thoughts about it. I would like to hear what Billy thinks. I'd like to hear if he's excited, if he's skeptical, if he's into gay guy orgies, or what is he into?
I'll be totally honest with you. I'm not 100% sure of the guy at all. He's a decent wide receiver. My problem is his attitude on the field.
Okay.
Before the game ended with the Dallas Cowboys last year, everybody's seen it. He grabbed that guy's face mask and threw him on the ground.
Yeah.
Never got penalized for it. I'm not a big fan of the guy. But if he can help him win, I'll take him.
I mean, honestly, I'm not a fan of either one or pick.
Stop!
LeBron James!
I am a fan. Let me talk. The the host wants to talk. Okay, you can
Host.
put your hand.
Oh, okay, you told me to stop. I
Yeah.
was like, you
Zach
saw how
Morris.
fast that was. I
So
was like, whoa.
I will
Time
let
out.
you. I will let you after me. Okay. After let me.
Maybe if
let
you
little
say
rip.
what you're probably going to say what I'm going to say, so I probably what I'm
Yeah,
going to say.
yeah. Let the
true.
Steeler fans say it.
Go ahead, say it.
So
Loser.
here's the trade. I am a loser. You're a Chiefs fan, so I can't argue that. I'm
You're
not.
right.
So the Chiefs aren't in this topic. right
Never
now.
is because they're always.
So when it comes to this trade, I think both teams win right now. because you look at the Cowboys, they desperately needed another playmaker to add with CeeDee Lamb. So, they give up a third-round pick. Turn your fucking... Is that George? George, don't call me right now. That's George Pickens on the phone. He knows I'm about to bat.
Someone in McKeesport is trying to call me.
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't in McKeesport anymore. He's down in Dallas.
He gone.
He's what you say gone.
He gone.
Anyways, I think for Dallas, it could work out because he's a stud. Here's what happens. Eventually, the ceiling for a guy, it outweighs by his attitude. His attitude has been so bad. He multiple times it's cost the Steelers penalties, games. He's quit on the team. He's argued with the refs. He's argued with the other team. Like you said, he grabbed Travion Diggs' helmet for no reason, just being an asshole. At the end of the Cleveland Browns game, he went into the stands fighting, and the game was still on the line. He is such a troublemaker. I am relieved to get him off the team. I will take a third-round pick. I will take a hit and hopefully go get somebody, because eventually the ceiling isn't worth the hassle. Good riddance. Goodbye, George Pickens. If it works out for Dallas, it works out. But I'm glad he's gone personally.
I will still say this, though. He is a great athlete. When his mind is in the right place in the game, on field.
And if that was what it was, he would never been
Absolutely
traded.
right. Absolutely right.
So what do you think there, pal?
I'm going to say two things. He had, maybe more than that. But anyway, he had 900 yards receiving, and he had 4 touchdowns.
Yep.
So it was
Three.
Three touchdowns.
Three
I think,
touchdowns.
okay, well, maybe you rushed for 1. But I'm just saying.
Oh, maybe. He might have
That's not, I mean, those aren't big numbers. I'm like Wildebeest over here. I think the talent's there, but I think mentally he's not there.
He's never been mature.
But I heard a rumor. Pittsburgh looking at Tampa Bay's receiver.
Chris Godwin?
No, not him, not Evans, and not the one they drafted. Who was the other guy? The other guy.
Chris Godwin.
No, he's a
They
younger
have
guy.
3.
No, they have another guy played.
Shit. Oh, man, I can't. I'm so off of football, but I know there's a third guy.
There's that third guy. He played last year and was pretty fucking good.
Whenever they were all hurt.
Yeah, so
I'm going to Google that real
you
quick.
Google that, Tampa Bay's receivers. But
Yeah.
anyways, they drafted Ukalo Obiko, whatever. Yeah, well, him too from Ohio State. Well, they got him. They got Godwin.
Hold on a
They got
second.
Evans.
One thing to say real quick. I don't mean to cut you off.
No.
It's the Ohio State.
It's national championship in Ohio State.
I got a question off topic of
It's
football,
national
though.
champions.
Off topic of football. I have one question.
Well, we're on the topic of football.
I'm throwing it out there anyway. What's your guys' thoughts on local carnivals?
I don't trust them. Is that it? Jalen McMillan.
Jalen McMillan. He's reading my cheat sheet.
What?
He's reading my cheat sheet.
Oh, is he?
And he don't understand what that's even about.
Okay, so
Anyways, I heard a rumor that Steelers might go after that guy.
here's my thoughts about what the Steelers should do. Okay, they're probably already have Aaron Rodgers locked up. Whenever he's ready, the hell is that? Big fly? Did you see that flying?
It'd probably come out of your ass, wildebeest.
Why does it come on my ass?
Because you're a wildebeest. And flies like
Why are you always picking on me?
Because flies like
Easy
poop.
target. Anyways, so
Like, you know,
I
trust me.
think Aaron Rodgers, whenever he's ready, he's coming. I think they go get a vet. They go get somebody that's on the cheap end, declining in their career. Keenan Allen would be a great fit. Last year
Cooper
with
Kupp.
Caleb Williams, he had 744 yards and 7 touchdowns receiving. That would be a great compliment with DK Metcalf. There's other vets out there, Amari Cooper, Stephon Diggs. I mean, any of those guys could plug and play and be a little bit effective.
Did you not hear what I said? I gave you inside information.
He did. He gave me inside information.
They're going for the young Tampa Bay guy. You're not listening to me.
But that's okay.
They don't want another old piece of shit Stephon Diggs.
So
Watch your
whenever
mouth now. He's not bad. I like his brother too.
he likes his brother.
And they're not getting Rodgers.
What? They're not.
Done.
Is he not playing?
He's not playing.
Okay, he's coming.
He's down on the beach.
Yeah, he's gonna wait till June.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Him and Alex Smith are coming together.
But I hope he doesn't.
Alex
Honestly, as a Steeler fan, I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't sign. Let the Steelers finally go 4-13, 5-12, maybe less than that. Let them lose, man. They have so much capital in next year's draft with all the picks. Let them go after a quarterback next year. Do the full rebuild. I don't care what this idiot says.
You're gonna keep Mason
Well-
Rudolph then?
Yeah, and lose
Yeah.
games, absolutely. You're not going to win the Super Bowl anyways.
This is why this isn't a sportscast show.
All right.
Because he's a mountain of misinformation.
Yes.
He really.
Why? What'd I say?
When we talk shit, it's all true.
It is.
Every dumb story I told tonight was true.
True.
It was true and it
Your
happened.
mom rode in the back of
The
the
shit
pickup
he
truck.
says, it ain't true.
Why not?
It ain't going to happen.
Why not?
Happy Mother's
We
Day.
come on before Father's Day.
See, everything you say after that idiot remark, they don't care about because you can't be like, I do all this stuff. I talk all this after you just said 3 stories about how big of an idiot you
Well,
are.
Father's Day is coming.
It is. I'm not
It is.
lying.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Fred Sanford.
Oh, that's before our time.
You big dummy.
He remembers. Anyways, any more sports?
What
How
I have
about NBA? How about NBA?
Oh,
Yeah, let's talk about it. I love
See,
it.
he's gonna have to sit back and just be a little quiet. NBA, there's a lot of storylines going on. Cavs being down 2-0 with 3 significant players out. I think they might get it done tonight, hopefully. I don't want to see the Cavs go down 3-0. I don't want to see them get eliminated. We have Oklahoma City, Denver, tied at 1. Oklahoma City beat them by 50 last. Celtics.
I think they were mad. They were.
Want to talk
They
about
were
the Celtics
salty.
real quick?
You talk about the Celtics and the Cavs.
Larry Bird.
Is Richie Harris sick?
Is Rich Harris sick?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Rich Harris in a little bit. Maybe he's out of the way. No, I work on a different side. But Celtics down 2-0, man. That's crazy. Paul Pierce guaranteed Game 2 they would win. He said, he works for ESPN, he said if the Celtics lose, he's going to walk to work. He lives 20 miles away, and he lost.
Did he walk?
And
Did he
walked
walk?
to
Did he
work
walk?
in a robe like he said he would.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it like what's that guy's name for the Playboy Mansion?
Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner?
Did he walk in a Hugh Hefner robe?
No, he didn't.
No.
Anyways, speaking of like Playboy mates, we're talking about the NBA. But did you see a picture or video of Pamela Anderson like this week?
And they say
Pretty
she
rough.
looks good.
She looks pretty rough. You see it?
Yeah. But she's how old
You
is
think
she?
she looks natural?
No.
I mean, I'd still hit it.
Oh, wow.
He can't say nothing.
We're not married and we wouldn't hit
I
it.
know.
Yeah, yes, I would.
Yeah, you would.
No, I would. No, I wouldn't. No.
I've seen some of the trash you've taken
There's
out.
not much you wouldn't hit.
Yeah, you're
That's exactly right. I've
You're-
seen some of the trash you've taken
I'm
out.
talking about him.
You know, he's never seen any trash I took home.
I
He's
have.
never seen
No,
it.
not what I take home. There's a difference.
Okay, I apologize.
Yeah.
I
The ones you
apologize.
see me out with, I take them home.
The one night he called me, he goes, you know, he said, it's amazing. He says, Michael Jordan got paid billions to bang threes, and I do it for free. And I was blown away by it.
Was that what you said?
Wow.
I was blown away by it. I mean,
I'm going to use that punchline.
That's a
Jason, I mean, I
that's a
love
hell of a punchline. That is. Hey, I got a little tidbit for you. Back in the day with cell phones, this is kind of ironic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're getting off the beaten path.
I only have one more series to talk about real quick.
Okay, well, this is gonna be quick. Well, back in the day on cell phones, you guys probably don't remember.
Well,
You-
cell
you-
phones, we've been alive the whole time.
Well, we had flip phone. You gonna let me finish?
I had
this?
a flip phone. I had a pager. Do you have a
it.
pager?
I want you to continue the sentence here. Please?
There's my pager. Anyways, we had phones back then.
iPad.
You paid for that's my iPad. Yeah, you're right. It's my iPatch.
For the minutes.
So, anyways, we had phones back in the days. So you would get like an hour a day of talking.
Yeah, and you
But-
wanted to do it in the evening.
But then after 9 o'clock, it was free.
Absolutely.
Then it went to 7 o'clock, yeah.
Honestly, it was free.
we sold it.
What?
We sold it for a job.
MCI.
No, but honestly, after 9 o'clock, it was free. So think about the ironicy. Is that a word?
I don't think so. But
What?
you have 2 dummies next to you
So-
that may not be.
I-
Ironically,
I'm gonna say no. Ironically is.
Ironically, we paid.
That's not a word.
We paid to
X
talk to
ironically?
people. To talk to people. So we waited till 9:01 and called these people because it was unlimited time. Now what do we do with this day? We pay for unlimited talk
We text.
and we don't talk.
Yeah, no doubt.
Why are we screaming though?
No doubt.
But think about it. It's dumb.
I agree. Ironically, I agree with you.
Ironically.
So the dumb thing is, man, before like right when cell phones were hitting, we worked at a long distance cellular, or it wasn't a cellular company, it was a long distance
home
calling
phone.
company. We were calling people's houses, trying to sell them on this shit, and then we were calling cell phone people that had cell phones that had free long distance, trying to sell them long distance. You talk about a game plan and what
Yeah,
didn't work.
honestly, that is crazy though. You had to wait till after 9 o'clock, unlimited talking.
He doesn't
And-
know what
and-
you just said.
and now we don't even talk.
He listens to it.
I do. Yes, I do.
What was your first job, Jason?
My first job, Mingo Pool. I got fired. That's an
You worked at Mingo Pool?
Yeah. Guess why I got fired?
You
Let
probably
somebody drown.
was talking to the girls or let somebody drown.
Well, no, I was opening up lockers, stealing money. But anyway, that's beside the point.
I should have done that. I should have fucking knew that.
I had more new bathing suits than anybody in the fucking country.
What a cop.
Anyways, that's
What
a
a
lie,
cop,
because I don't steal.
I need to look to see what's not nailed down in this motherfucker.
No, listen to this. I can't believe you said this, because
He said it.
no, that's unbelievable, because when I went to Standard Alignment to get my car done, the guy down there named Kevin, he knew my dad. He's been there for fucking, I think, 100 years. I think he's 103. Well, we were talking about cops, about pulling people over, and I told him his story. I got my first job at the Mingo Pool. I don't know how old you had to be back then. 15?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I got my first job as a Mingo locker room locker boy. $2.02 an hour.
Jesus.
202 an
Oh,
hour.
I think our first,
Yeah.
we were making 5.15. Yeah, 5.15.
I was 202. So anyways,
202. You're
202
fucking
an hour.
70. You're 58, but I guess, god damn.
yeah, I didn't really get that much of a raise since then. So anyways,
You don't go to work.
so anyways, there was
you
a
don't work as much.
there was a Mingo police officer. He was patrolling through the Mingo Pool. I couldn't remember his name. My God,
Joey Sagan.
But
That's what I said.
no, you wouldn't even remember this guy. I don't know if it wasn't Crawford.
Who
but,
cares what his name
So
is?
anyways, he's going through the lot. I know who he is. He's always been nice to me. Well, I was standing outside. I mooned him.
Did you know he was your...
Yeah, I knew who he was.
Oh.
I mooned him. I pulled my pants up. "Hey!" He fucking put his lights on, circled around to the pool. I'm saying this is a fucking true story. He threw me in a car. So he's driving. I go, okay, you can let me off. I'm working. He goes, no, he ain't let you off. That's indecent exposure. Indecent. I'm 15. I mean,
So hold on a second. Since you're 15, he should be in trouble.
he should for being perverted.
That's it, right?
40 years later, it never got better.
So listen, I had to go to court. Listen.
So you got fired?
I got fired from my job. First job.
Happy Mother's Day.
Hey, and it never got better.
Yeah, right, it never. I got fired a lot more. I lasted a lot longer. That one, I didn't think I lasted through June. So anyways, I go to court. My dad drives me to court. He's pissed. Really not at me, you know. We go in front of the judge. The judge goes, Jason Babella, indecent exposure. I'm like, he goes, did he really bring you here because you mooned him? He goes,
It was a lesson.
The court, he was pissed, the judge. He goes, get out of here.
Wasting time.
Yeah.
Huh?
He goes, Mr.
So,
Babella,
let
take
me
your
ask you
son and
this.
go, yeah.
So you got fired mooning. You got fired dropping a steel coil on something and almost killed somebody.
Yeah.
Which one's more embarrassing?
I got fired from don't forget about the scanner being broke.
Oh, the Walmart?
Yeah,
The
I got
old
fired
Walmarts?
from there too. Yeah.
And let me say this though. I will say this to Jason. Okay, so I've had a couple jobs in my day too.
yeah, you're right up there with me, kid.
Listen, but I'll tell you this: I had a bad day stacking a stack at Walmart distribution center.
Who helped you out?
And my man Jason came over with a clamp machine, and he clamped my two pallets together for me.
Yeah.
So I give it to him. You know, I got made fun of by.
I don't know who loaded that truck, but I clamped it.
That was definitely Timmy Taggart loaded that truck.
Eggs, yogurt, cheese, everything was just.
It was bad.
So you brought up the question.
Yes.
He did. What was your first job? And Jason went on a rant. What was your first job, Billy? What'd you do?
I drive cars to the car wash at 14 years old. Under the table, paying cash for tips.
Okay, did you steal anything?
No, I was 14. I had to ride home with my mom every day, so I couldn't steal nothing.
My first
I'd
job,
have found something.
I worked for the city, and I was just a glutton. They told me to start weeding, and I weeded, but
You know what's funny? I've been a thief my whole life. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I remember when we were doing baseball, we used to get the Mingo Dairy Queen and tag.
I've been a thief
listen,
my whole life.
they gave- They gave you that cup, to put money in it.
You
here we
stole
go.
on tag day?
Well, let me tell you something. The hole was that big, enough to fit a $1 bill in it. Well, by the time the coaches came, that hole was that big. I lost the lid. I mean, it was at the Dairy Queen. I had 2 ice cream cones. I had a milkshake.
You're like
Compliments of
you guys,
Little League Baseball.
You guys owe money, you know?
About the cost of coming here in a little bit.
Jesus.
Oh, I love Tag Day. It was the best. I made so much money.
Oh
So
my
I worked
God.
a job at 16 at Ponderosa Steakhouse. Remember Ponderosa?
I remember. Do I remember? Jeez. Do I remember?
Listen, I was a dishwasher. The
I
dishwasher,
believe it.
the dishwasher broke one day, and a school bus pulls in. Terrible. I walked up to the boss. I said, "Hey, what do we do?" He goes, "There's 3 big sinks in the back. Wash, rinse, and sanitize." I said, "There's a school bus coming in." He goes, "Well, have fun washing dishes." I walked over, put my apron on his head, and I walked out.
Wow. You know,
I went straight to KFC.
Honestly, the wildebeest, he should think about that. Wash, rinse, sanitize.
Oh my
Like
God.
3
I
times
know.
a day.
When Carrie comes over, I gotta give her a bath every time.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you're going to do it after you fucked her.
No, I'm not that
So
degenerate.
speaking of jobs, how many jobs do you think you walked out on? Is there any that came in particular you're like, I'm not doing that? We could talk about your story with your broken arm.
I don't talk about that right now.
All right.
Let's talk about,
How come I want to talk about everything in my life?
because you like the publicity.
No, I am who I am.
You are.
Hey,
And listen, this ain't.
you're a thief.
I'm gonna go straight seriousness right now.
All right.
This ain't no shit. And I tell Carrie this almost once a month.
I love Carrie.
Yep. And I love her too, but she makes it hard. So anyway,
you make it hard.
I
literally.
was alone. I was alone.
Actually, the Viagra does, but she helps out. But anyway,
You probably stole that too.
that was a good one. So, anyways, I look where I am in my life, and it's not a good place. It's not. I mean, I should be living pretty good, and don't get me wrong, I have fun. I got these 2 fucking guys. I got great friends. Not only them, but a lot of other friends.
Your whole group.
My
yeah.
whole group. I mean, the best. And this is the best time, and this is what makes fucking life great. And the mistakes that were done and shit that I don't have. And I look in the mirror and I said, don't blame nobody but yourself. And honestly, people out there, if you caused it, don't get mad. Fucking make it better.
Own
That's
it.
it. Own it.
Right?
Own it. And I own it.
Yeah.
Now, have I changed? Fuck no. I'm still a fucking dumbass. But I know, like, I'm in a position I am because of me. And I wish I changed.
respect it in a way.
I wish I changed things. I really, really do. I wish
That's not us.
I tweaked it.
I'm so glad that I have like the children in my life because they make me a better man,
Yeah.
and I steer away from stuff. But we all have a good time, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. You share that, and
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah,
hey,
man,
you own
seriously.
it up, you
Yeah.
know. And Billy feels the same way, man. Our kids ground us, makes us who we are, but we all like to joke around. So don't feel bad, buddy.
Yeah.
What you do in life right now is bring people up.
No,
You
you're
make
right.
people laugh
You're right.
every day, and you can pride yourself.
Because you
on that.
watch this show, when I talk about my life, you'll feel so much fucking better.
And on Sundays, we know for a fact on Sundays, all 3 of us are still not going to church.
Oh no, I am going to church.
Are you going to church now?
Yes, I am.
I
What
thought
church do
after
you
the
go to?
tournament, after he gave you some winners, you
Well,
stopped going.
no, I'm still going.
What
No.
church do you go to, sir?
Holy Family, right behind Bruno's.
St. Mattress,
Yeah.
I go to St. Mattress. I don't see him there.
St. Mattress.
Yeah. Reverend Sheets is there.
Reverend Sheets.
Reverend Sheets.
Okay,
Sister
so
Fan.
Okay, we got one more thing we got to do.
no, we have 2.
Oh,
you're
Tuesday.
not the
Okay,
host.
okay, yeah,
You're
you're
not the fucking
right.
host.
You're the fucking
Hold on,
co-host.
he's about to say the show's about to end because. Oh,
I'm almost empty. I got 15 minutes of show left.
So I want to do a keep 5, cut 5, and,
All right.
and you guys got to do it together.
Let's do it.
All right, so here we go. Keep 5, cut 5. Outdoor activities.
Let's do it.
Okay, jacking off.
I don't do it outside
You don't
before.
get to choose.
I don't do it outside before.
Why
I
not?
don't. That's kind of
All right, ready?
Down by the lake, fishing.
You guys got to agree.
Okay,
All right.
we got to
First
to
out.
agree.
Yes.
I didn't say you had to agree. You said to beat him.
Yeah,
no.
I didn't
Okay,
beat
good.
him.
won.
Okay,
No.
good.
Beat him and handyman. What are we doing here?
I don't get it.
All right, first outdoor activity. You guys gonna keep it or cut it?
Go
Okay?
ahead,
cut it.
You guys gotta discuss it together. You already said cut.
We cut.
Fishing.
I like it.
Yeah, we'll keep it.
Okay, so who?
As long as I
who's-
ain't got to touch the worm.
I was like, who's baiting the hook?
I will.
Not me.
Who's taking the fish off?
I will.
Not me.
I will.
I'm just fishing.
And drinking.
I'll throw the bobber out there.
All right, ready? Second one. Why you got your arm around me? You love me right now?
Well, I love both of you.
I love you too.
Oh,
Badminton.
Toss.
toss it.
Badminton's fun, you guys.
Yeah.
Not for two adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. All right, ready? Wiffle ball.
Toss it.
Really?
Oh, I like baseball.
Oh, you guys already talked about it.
Wiffle ball.
It's
Yeah,
not.
we
It's not baseball. It's wiffle ball.
But it's still wiffle. We keep it. Yeah.
He's gonna throw baseball
How
next time.
how old are we when we're doing this?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good
Now?
question.
We're now.
Oh, we're drunk.
We're now.
Fucking keep it.
Like right now, if we went out there and just play wiffle ball,
Would it not be fun?
I'm walking out with this.
It would be fun. Yeah, we keep wiffle
keep it,
ball.
we'll
keep
keep it.
wiffle ball
Okay.
fishing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's American
okay.
dream.
All right, the next one. He's gonna say no.
Who?
Billy.
Well, I know.
Hiking.
You're 58 years old.
I'm
I'm not carrying your ass back out of the woods.
I'll be floating down
Hiking.
the stream.
Hiking could be fun, man.
It
It
could
depends
be.
on where you're
Are
at.
you going with us?
Yeah, because then we're taking a cooler full of beer.
Now, here's
Or
the-
a book bag, a book bag full of beer.
Who's carrying the book bag?
I'll carry it. I have a book bag. A book
Here's the
bag
thing.
full of-
Now, you guys are getting this all wrong. Like, if I'm hiking with Carrie, yes.
No, you're hanging with us two.
You're,
So, am I
no,
good with you?
it's just outdoor activities in general. We don't have to do it together.
No,
So I might be out just
together.
hiking by myself.
You can be with Carrie. You can
Okay.
say hiking.
No,
I said throw it.
Honestly, it should be by yourself, like hiking, because a lot of people do like to hike, like especially after that storm we had.
He's voting for not.
I'm not a hiker.
But I think hiking would be fun if you go.
All right, you ready to go? We'll go hiking tomorrow.
I'm not hiking just in Mingo.
Why not?
But I would go to Old Man's Cave and
How about we
hike
go to
in
New
the-
Alexander and we'll just go up in the woods?
In the woods.
You in?
Yes. I mean, you in?
No.
Okay, so you guys are out on hiking.
Out on hiking.
That was easy. Basketball.
I'm great at it.
Real quick, basketball. So I was a captain of a team. We were playing pickup. It's 5-on-5. They come down to the last pick, and Billy was standing there, and I said, "We'll play 6-on-4."
Okay, hold on. Let me just go ahead and rephrase this. What happened? Okay, that's some bullshit lie right there. So, Mr. Haynes had his own house back in the day. Okay, me and Mr. Haynes were sitting on his couch. He said, "Why don't we go to the Millstop Community Center and play basketball?" I said, "No." I said, "We can go there and swim laps, whatever. I'm not playing
You
basketball."
go
He
to
said,
swim laps.
He said, "No, we'll play basketball." I said, "No, I'm always picked last. I don't want to go." He said, "Listen, I promise you, if I'm a captain, I'll pick you first."
And I meant it.
Shut the fudge up and let me talk. So we get over there, and there's a whole gym full of people. So we get over there, Chris the captain, another guy's the captain. I'm thinking, yes, first pick, I can't lose. He picks another guy.
Well, why would I pick you first?
Because you told me you would.
Nobody was picking last.
Listen,
I didn't.
it comes down to the last pick, and he says, "No, you guys can have him. We'll play 6-on-4."
But we used him. You know what I said? We kept him on the team, and I said, "You're a hell of a rebounder," because I motivated him. Hell of a rebounder.
Oh, what would be? They stink everybody
Hey,
away.
listen, I sat on the bench. I wasn't rebounding shit.
He was out there hustling from
Buddy,
the
I
boards.
feel for you.
All right, so basketball. He's a no. Where are you,
Wait a
buddy?
minute, how am I to know? Just got to
Because he
I'll
wants to
still
play. So
I'll
yeah,
still
he
play.
wants to play.
Okay, it's an outdoor activity you
yeah.
might respect.
Yeah.
You guys in
I'm in.
on it?
Yeah, we're in on
All
basketball.
right, keeping it. So you guys can keep two more. The next one is cornhole.
How good are you at cornhole?
It don't matter. You enjoy it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's in.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't enjoy it?
I haven't played since my shoulder injury, but I mean, I'll try it.
Okay, so you guys can keep one more. Ready?
Okay.
The last one. Oh, no, we're not the last one. The next one's boating. Boating.
Wait, hold on now. Is it canoeing or is it riding in a power boat?
Boating, not kayaking, canoeing. Like you're in a
Boat.
boat,
Boat
you're
with a
skiing.
motor.
Yeah, you're skiing. You're relaxing. You're
What do you think?
drinking. You're tubing.
We can only keep one more.
I don't know how more is
You
left.
know he's got two good ones at the end. You know.
Let's skip it then. Cancel.
You guys are cutting it out.
Yeah,
cut
we're
it out.
cutting down the fuck.
Okay, so you're cutting boating.
gas is
Fuck
too
boating.
So
expensive.
Jason tries to do it so good, but I mean he's all right. So you guys cut three, or cut four. Sorry. So the next one is horseback riding.
Cut.
Definitely cut. I already
Yeah,
had Carrie this week too, in the same way.
Yeah,
It's
I hate riding a horse where he's jealous of my dick being bigger.
Okay, so you guys have two left. You can keep one. You can cut one. Can Jam.
Who?
Can Jam.
Cut it.
The game Can Jam.
Got it. Let's go for the last one.
You're going for door number 2.
I am.
All right, so you okay with cutting Can Jam?
We're cutting cancer.
Okay. So, you guys kept fishing, wiffle ball, which I had to talk you guys into, basketball, cornhole, and the last one you guys get to keep is gardening.
I love it. You ever use the
I
garden
knew I
tiller?
should. I can't stand you.
He
Right
loves it, he said.
I can't stand you right now.
He loves
Sorry.
it. Tomato plants, petunias. You know,
Did you ever see my pico last year?
you ever seen his
My
pico?
tomato and onion
You ever
mixed
seen
together?
his pico?
Well, you gotta tell me, if you bring me some tomatoes this fucking summer, I'll forgive you for this fucking debacle.
Listen, I make some pico that's out of this world.
Make some what?
Pico.
Pico what? Pikachu?
Pico.
Pico who?
Pico.
Pico what?
Pico de Gallo.
Pico de Gallo. Onions.
Well, it's not called
tomatoes.
Pico, it's called Pico de Gallo.
But he's not smart enough to
no,
say
it
the
says-
de Gallo part.
Well, I can
Who
buy it
else
at the
is a fucking
store.
No,
I
you
saw-
can't. It's not fresh.
Oh, man. Hey, who's the Mexican that works at the distribution center?
Luis.
Luis. Best Pico de
Hey.
Gallo sauce ever. More than you, motherfucker.
Listen, I'm American too.
Hey, I
You're
heard,
an American, he's Mexican.
hey, I heard that they tell you that you sound like Al.
Al who?
You just did it. Who? You did it. All right.
I need to get a new podcast. Seriously, 'cause these guys can't keep up with me.
Oh yeah. you're-
Okay, we got one.
We're going up.
What are you drinking?
We're ascending. What do I ever drink?
I'm not sure.
Rum and Coke.
You ever had an up dog?
Up who?
Up dog.
I never upped a dog ever.
I heard.
What up with you? Not much.
Carrie saved
That's
me.
all.
Carrie saved me. I can't deal with these two buffoons. A buffoon. A buffoon. A buffoon.
What's
So-
next topic?
Okay.
What do you got?
We
buddy?
got to do our kids thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I'm the host.
He's the host.
You
How
tried
about
to
a
take
shot?
over.
How about a shot?
It's right there, buddy. So our last thing.
I'm glad we drank them other ones quick before they got warm because I've been out there the whole time.
Yeah,
There you go.
this was gonna be just as tasty.
Just as toasty and warm as my birthday
right.
cake. I should have brought you a piece.
You
of
should
cake.
put us a piece.
You
I
had
did.
birthday cake?
I did. Honestly, Carrie made me a birthday cake. She didn't ice it.
You had cake with no icing?
Listen to this. I cut a square piece, and I iced just that piece.
Oh my gosh. But he didn't bring us a piece either.
You had. I don't want cake with. Who the fuck makes cake
It's
with
a,
no?
it's a
Here,
strawberry
Take this
cake.
shot.
Oh,
To
take-
icing
oh.
on cake like a normal
Yeah.
human
For
being.
icing.
Did I iced that's just my piece.
You didn't. You just had a cake.
Just had a cake. She didn't ice it. She was zonked out. I iced the corner, ate the corner, and didn't ice no more.
There ain't no sense of having a cake without ice.
Well, we will.
Right.
It's going to get iced later.
Are you gonna do your shot?
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna drink
Oh
it.
my god.
A little taste test. Oh, it's lukewarm, huh? Yum,
They're
yum.
good.
All right, so our
One more
last-
thing.
You motherfucker!
One more thing.
You trying like hell to be the host today. I would have taken a back
You
seat.
should have. You should have took the reins today.
I started the show. You had to interrupt one more time.
All right, so the last thing we have is top 5 favorite things you did in the summer when you were a kid.
Oh yes, I like it.
He said, "Oh yes,
He likes it.
oh yes."
Yeah, when you were that
Hey,
little girl.
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Whacking off is on all of our lists.
Yeah, wildebeest. Yeah.
Number 3's gone.
Baby
You
wildebeest.
just ruined my third pick.
Yeah.
Damn it! Now I have to get something
All right,
else.
so I'll start it off.
Go,
You'll-
you start off.
Yeah, I'll start it
Go
off.
ahead, I'll let you talk.
All right, so
Gardening.
my number 5 on things I did when I was a kid that I just loved to do in the summer. So we were big campers as a kid. I went to GKL. We camped all summer. Went out Tappan Lake. We camped. Always camping. My dad was such an outdoors guy. But at night on the campground, you get 20 kids and you go out in the field and you play hide and go seek in the dark. That was such an amazing time. I don't know what it was. Being outside at night, it was just one of my favorite memories, playing hide and go seek and the campground. That's my number 5.
That ain't bad. Were you naked?
No, it was like
a good question.
7.
Some, what, 7-year-olds ain't naked?
I might not have had shoes on.
Like, that counts. That counts.
I can believe
Yeah.
that. Probably you got that little weenie. You want to keep your pants off.
Some things never change.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
Why
what.
we never
I'm
grew?
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what my number 5 was. The one he cheated on me on. It was local carnivals. There was a Harding Stadium up by the mall. Like carnivals
They had
downtown
those in
Mingo.
the 70s, though?
Downtown Mingo. Seriously, they were downtown Mingo, the football stadium. They had these carnivals. Listen to this. You got 3 darts for $1.
Yeah. They still do that.
You hit a poster.
For $7 now.
No, now you whatever poster hit you get. So all you do is like posters are big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you hit the poster, you got the. I remember my first one I ever won was a marijuana leaf. It was a velvet.
And you don't even
Is it
smoke
velvet?
marijuana.
Yeah, well, no, it's fucking 8.
So you missed He-Man
Yeah,
and hit the mirror.
So it was a black velvet poster with this green fucking marijuana leaf. I hit it. I got it. Like that. There were. Listen, the carnival's great. Then you saw some girls.
So there's a carnival out Sumo now, and it just ain't the same.
Yeah, but
it's
even
like
though-
$25 for the kids to ride. I'm like, this is a money snatch.
Yeah, exactly. But we had like 3 carnivals going at once. Mingo, Steubenville, whatever. Like it was a great time to talk to girls and shit like that. It was a great time to go to carnival. That was my 5th one.
My 5th one would have to be the video games. My dad literally went out every year and got us the video games that came out. Fun fact, I remember we played Madden a lot. Loved Madden. So what we would do is I was able to get Madden as soon as it came out. My dad would get it when we went to school. He'd drop us off to school that day. He would go out and rent the game and play it until we got home so he could beat us in it.
Yeah, get better at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So getting just that childhood memory of when you're getting a new game. So that's awesome. So you can do the 4th one, and we'll work our way down. So what's your number 4?
4th was backyard football as a
You
kid.
got no cheat.
Look at the camera.
I'm thinking here.
He don't have a cheat sheet. He don't
Backyard
follow.
football.
That's why.
That was the biggest thing for us growing up. Mr.
Well-
Haynes played a lot with us. What's that? I'm sorry.
You have no cheat sheets or no phone. That's why you're not looking at
I'm
kids.
thinking here. I'm trying to
You don't
think
have to
about
think
it.
if you write it down.
I need to write it down.
You should.
Listen,
It's a
I
ball.
wasn't 100% sure I was coming. You hurt my feelings every time I'm down here. I cried last time.
Mr.
But anyways,
Sensitive over here.
I played a lot of backyard football as a kid, and I truly loved it.
That's an awesome memory, playing football with the kids. I mean, I was. What's your number 4, buddy?
Oh no, he's making me cry. Well,
Oh, you're a pussy.
I'm
Because
gonna.
that was not a tear-jerking story.
That's true. Remember when you used to milk a cow when you were
Honest
a
to
kid?
God, like other than carnivals,
The male cow?
No. Mingo ball fields, Little League baseball.
Okay.
I'll be a goddamn. I mean, we brought our own helmet. We brought our own bats.
Let me ask you though. Did you guys
Actually, to bring.
Did you
Honestly,
actually use? Hold on a
I-
second. Let me have a question real quick. Not to cut you off, but did you guys used to use the same helmet you slept with, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I mean, I know
Actually, I'm
you
going to
degenerates are.
We didn't use any of our stuff because everything was in fucking manager's bag.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Little League Baseball, Domingo Ball Field, I'll tell you what, the concession stand was the best. Teams came from everywhere for the playoffs and stuff like that. I mean, I love Little League Baseball. I really did. That was damn good.
All right, so my number 4 would be, looking down here, it would be going to Mingo Pool, swimming all day, playing basketball. I loved playing basketball at Mingo Pool. It seemed like back then there was a line to get on the court. You always had to wait. Now you look at the courts, nobody's on them. It's depressing. But I love going swimming. Oh man, we'd all get together. A bunch of us spend a day.
True.
The concession stand, I never forget having pizza and having nacho cheese put on it. That's something that like is a pool thing. That it's a stink bug. You see it? I knew I wasn't stupid.
Well, it's because there's a water beast here trying to find a snake.
Look, what are you doing? You
I
trying
don't
to get
like-
on camera?
Don't be stupid. Just
All right,
go
so-
to the beast.
Yeah, so
you got
I love
some,
playing
bitch.
the basketball, the swimming pool, man. Seeing the girls like and going through your hormones, seeing the girls in the bikinis, seeing some guys in the speedos,
Yeah.
But I loved it. That was one of the places. I mean, that was something. So that was my number 4. So I'm going to my number 3 now.
Can I say one thing before you start your number 3? You remember Jackson?
All right, I'm the host now. You can't.
I like it.
Okay, you can. Permission granted.
You remember Jim Huggins, Jags?
Jags.
Big Jags.
R.I.P.
Big Jags. Big,
R.I.P.
his son-
Jags. Oh, Big Jags. Okay.
Big Jags, okay. Well, anyways, he was my coach at baseball.
Boy, he probably had a blast.
Mingo baseball. I tell you what, I was pretty good.
Oh,
So anyways,
the best.
I was
late all the time.
I was out there.
The coach put you in one state.
I was out there pitching one time. and
It's
it-
a stink
listen,
bug.
listen.
Yeah.
I was out there pitching one day. It was packed. Packed down Mingo. I mean, when I say packed, a couple hundred people. I mean, it was packed.
And Mingo?
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm going. Listen, Billy, I'm going back when I was fucking 14 years old. I'm going back
All right,
40 years ago.
This thing's
40 years
attacking
ago.
us. All right, so we're saying 30 people.
40 years ago.
All right, so
anyway.
thousands at the
Thousands. Looked like
Little
God,
Jay Bell right here.
it looked like PNC Park right now.
Probably more at the bingo ball field. So,
I'll never forget. There was a girl I fucking was looking at. She was hot, standing at the fence looking at me. Jay. I take my hat off. I had a banana cone in my back pocket.
oh shit! You hit her with the slip back.
I had the feather cut. They're like part down the middle, little feather.
God,
I'd
I had
comb
a
it.
bowl cut.
I'd comb it. And listen, I swear to
No, I
God.
don't have hair. It's just
I know, but I swear to God, Big Jags will bring up that story. He'll say, I never had a pitcher, never had a ball player. Girls at the game. And there's Jace. He's combing his fucking hair during the fucking game. This is honest to God the truth. I would just comb my hair during the like I would feather it back over my ears and shit like that.
So can I say my number 3 now?
Go ahead, I
Jason?
just had to tell
Fuck.
that story. Go
Oh,
Go
I
ahead.
like it. You're pretty. No, I don't have hair. It's really good time. All right, so my number 3 is a personal thing for myself. Back when I lived in my childhood home, outside my back porch had this gigantic rock. In my life, as a 5-6-year-old, it was 12 feet. Honestly, it was probably as big as my bar, but I could climb on it. So I remember being on this rock with my toys, my G.I. Joes, my cars, and acting like this was a mountain. I played on that thing every day. And to this day, I guarantee that rock's there. The house is no longer, but I guarantee that rock's there because it was a boulder. And I always remember summer days, Mom would have iced tea sitting outside, the sun tea, and oh man, that was just such a memory to me. It's priceless. It's a personal thing to me. That's my number 3. What's your number 3, buddy? He can't read. So
I can read. I just can't read my writing.
It's so crumbled up.
Well, honest to God, it was what you said about earlier. Going to the Mingo pool. Listen, we lived about a mile away from the Mingo pool, our local pool. We would walk, go there, play basketball. There was teams waiting to play, shit like that. This is when I used to be able to play basketball. We do that, go there and swim, and like he said, the concession stand. I'd always save like $1.50. I'd get a half a piece of pizza and a Pepsi. That was for my walk home because we walked there every fucking time.
We used to ride our bikes.
Listen, yeah, well, I did that too.
I know you guys
But
will
man,
love-
I'm gonna tell you
we
what,
used to
man.
ride our bikes from
Yeah.
Springville to.
But going to the Mingo pool was just such great memories, man. It really
So
was.
let me piggyback on. We're still talking about the Mingo pool, right? So me and my sister would always go. She was a kind of a troublemaker, always into
She
the
was
boys.
kind of cute back in the day too.
She hot?
She was. I'm not sure about now. I haven't seen her in a long time.
I don't care. Anyways,
This is stupid, but we'll
I
snap
did
it.
the right thing, brotherly. You know, I was looking out for her the whole time. She was like, I want to talk to the boys. I was like, I'm going to tell my parents. Like, I did the right thing, you know? I did the right thing. You know what she said? I'll give you my pool money if you don't say nothing. So, as a good brother, she bribed me to keep quiet. So, I always had extra food money, extra concession money, because every dime she had, it was to pay off her little brother.
Yeah.
I was that kid.
Is that why she charged me so much to talk to me?
I don't care.
I
I got mine.
Got mine.
I got mine.
Got mine.
All right, what's
brother,
your number? What's your number 3, buddy?
My number 3 thing is gonna sound kind of crazy, but we had a hill on the backside of our house. We used to go sled riding down that hill.
In the summer?
In the summer and the winter. We didn't care. We didn't care at all.
So we're talking summer activities.
Right. Summer activities. Think about it now. You know where Wrong Way Hill is.
I know how high that how steep that
And
hill is.
it really wasn't that bad. We'd sled ride in the summer and winter time. We didn't care. We were not leaving our yards as kids. That's a fact.
My best friend in my whole life, and he was sled riding in the summer.
Hey,
I didn't do that.
was I allowed leaving my house?
No.
My dad was strict.
We'd be he was allowed down the end of the street and a whistle.
That was his number 2.
And a whistle. That was his number 3.
Number 3.
It's
Sled riding in the grass.
In the summer.
In the grass.
Yeah, like
No,
it's like getting on a lawnmower,
But hey,
riding down the hill.
it's subjective. It's everybody's list. But he
That
has
was
to.
his favorite childhood memory.
He has to bang it. Maybe he didn't have a good childhood. Now you judge
Well,
him.
no, I'm not. I'm saying maybe
Look at him.
maybe riding a lawnmower downhill
A lawnmower, that would kind of be fun.
yeah.
A riding lawnmower?
was this great.
I was 8. I was riding along.
He thought he was sled riding.
I couldn't leave the house when I was 8.
He was on a lawnmower.
He had a thing of stuff to do.
Yeah.
They were protective.
Thank you.
All right, number 2.
Number 2.
He's going to hit with a banger.
It is Little League Baseball.
All right, he didn't hit with a banger. No.
I love the Little League
That's
Baseball.
okay. You love,
I did.
That's his choice.
I was always part of my brother.
You guys were grouped together, right?
Always grouped together.
Did you
Then
Siamese twins?
And he was not that good. But the year he quit, I got partnered with the Christopher Haynes
That was me.
from the Arizona Cardinals
We
with
were
Justin
still up-
Banks and that Ross kid. That's
that
it.
Ross kid, I don't
He was
know.
the catcher, is all I remember.
Little league story. I was pitching, right? Pitching. Childhood best friend with us was our buddy Josh Mullins. And when I'm pitching against him, and I'm like, God, all of our parents are watching. Do not let this kid hit something.
Dinger.
I'm pitching. First pitch, I threw over his head. He ducked, put his bat up on accident, foul tip. All right, 0-1. I almost took his head off. One of our best buddies, right? Second pitch, I throw it as hard as I can. He hits a fucking missile. Pow! Right to the shortstop. Jumps up, makes a stag. And I was like, yes, sir, I got you out. He hit it about 100 miles an hour.
You're number 2, baby. Number 2, baby.
My number 2. Well, I'll tell you what. Every year, my mom and dad took me on vacation. It was always Myrtle Beach, and it was always Cedar Point.
I love Cedar Point.
Listen, every year it's Myrtle Beach, Cedar Point, and I'm gonna tell you, every year we went to Cedar
Ours
Point.
was Jogga Lake.
And the crazy part is
We went to Jogga Lake,
that's
too.
because you was kind of good.
We went to Jogga Lake too. I didn't have the money.
Kind of dead inside.
So anyways, we go to Cedar Point. We would stay right there, right on the park entrance, and go there, and then we'd venture off over to Put-in Bay. But I was too young. Listen, it was a great
So your
time.
memory was going to Cedar Point.
Yeah. Just every year, Myrtle Beach, Cedar Point. It was every year, like the beach and the amusement park.
And actually, Cedar Point is what Kylie wants to do for her graduation.
Yeah.
So we're all that's what we're doing.
Back
for
then
her.
it was
Is that what we're
12
doing?
Back then it was back then it was $12 to get in. Now it's like $8.
Oh, it's
to
going
get
to
in.
cost me $1,000
That's
for one
fucked-
day.
It's fucked up.
One day, 4 people, $1,000. And that's crazy.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, but-
then you gotta wait 2 hours to get on a ride. Right.
No, that's not waiting. I'm paying the extra.
fast
Yeah,
pass.
No, we
fast
don't.
pass, yeah.
But it's still $1,000. Ain't that crazy to go to a theme park for one day? Ain't that nuts? Chuck Board and I used to go $55, $10 extra. You went to Cedar Point too. We went together.
Right.
We always had a good time.
Chuck
man.
Board, holla at your boy.
No, but Chuck Board is his enemy. He talks so much shit on Chuck Board.
I actually texted him the other day.
Did you tell him sorry?
No.
Because one day he's coming down here. He's
I want him to be on the show.
gonna hammer you.
Oh, I want him to come
All right,
on the show.
So my number.
I better be here to defend myself.
All right, Chuck. The time you're on the show, we're kicking him out. You can let loose and just go to
That's
town.
fucked up.
That's
Co-host
fucked
was
up.
kicked out of here.
Hey,
Co-host kicked out so
hey,
someone could beat
he's
me
not
up.
here to defend himself, and you know what? You can come, buddy. You're here.
I better be here when he's here.
Yeah.
I better get a 2-day notice.
No,
Hey,
I'm
coming
giving
tomorrow.
him 2-week notice, and I'm giving you an hour.
I want to. I'll take an hour. That
All right.
mother.
So my number 2. I didn't do the luxurious things like him. I didn't come from a family of money. He's like, oh, I went to Myrtle Beach. That's fine.
I'm
You
playing
didn't have-
bail,
but-
mate.
But you didn't have to say he's a riffraff because he didn't.
know. I was a
Our
dog like-
family
he's
vacation,
still a riffraff.
Thanks, buddy.
That's
but
true.
our family vacation was Christmas in July at Tappan Lake, man. That's what we did every year. We spent the whole week out
Your
at
Christmas
Tappan.
was hot.
It's called Christmas in July.
You must have a hot
At
potato
Tappan
salad.
Lake. But we spent the whole week at Tappan Lake. Always was able to take a friend or have cousins
I was
there.
never picked.
Yeah,
Why would Christmas be a Tampa Lake?
because they did it in July.
But why?
Because that was a thing.
You missed December.
You do it in July. You decorate your tent. You have a parade. It was just such one of the fond memories. You go out. I rode my bike. There was a 3-on-3
Why would you do
basketball
like 4th of
tournament.
July in July?
Right.
Because it's Tappan Lake. They do it the 3rd or 4th week in July. When I was a kid, they did Christmas in
They
July.
do Easter in July too?
I don't know. I don't know why you guys are dogging my pick. You guys were
asking.
not there.
I'm
It was an
telling you,
amazing
it
time as a
just sounds-
kid.
it sounds
I
made
love
up.
the a
It
week.
sounds made up.
Next question is,
I
did
think
you
you're
guys,
lying
did
to our viewers.
I think you're dumb.
you have to
I
use ham
think
and
you're
stuff for
lying.
that? I mean, how'd you guys
No,
cook the ham?
no, it was just to decorate for Santa. Santa was there.
Was he?
Santa, he
Would
took
he,
the time out.
but wouldn't he melt?
No, it was
That's
a guy that was
that's
drunk.
Frosty,
It was a
dum-dum.
guy drunk 2 campers down. He got in the suit, and,
Now
then
it's
he,
gonna be us.
and he gave me a candy cane.
I better give you the
Yeah,
candy cane.
You don't want to know
Santa
why.
Claus came to Tappan Lake in July.
Yeah,
I
July.
believe that. This is the most made up
He
story
gave
ever.
me a candy cane.
But you're
I didn't
lying.
have to do much for it.
You shouldn't lie to your.
I'm not lying. You guys are just
I have a
idiots.
question.
Santa's
Anyways,
never been to Tappan Lake.
That was
did you
such
go
a
to
good
Christmas tree,
childhood
too?
memory.
I
I was
don't
able to
care.
roam all week. I fished. I swam. I was able to go. As a kid, it was
shitty
just
Christmas.
so. And then watching a 3-on-3 contest in basketball, it was like me watching professional basketball players. It was just random guys, but like they were dunking and stuff.
Did you do
It
the
was-
porta john though? I mean, during the Christmas time?
No, what the hell?
Well, you're in a tent. Well,
That I
let's
don't
fucking
know
go
what you're
bathroom.
talking about.
There's restrooms. Do you use a porta john when you're camping?
And I have a campsite. I have a camper. I have a bathroom in my camper.
And that is how it is at Tappan Lake.
But you're
There's
in a
ca-
tent.
I'm in a campsite with a bathroom. There's a bathroom.
So okay.
So I go to the bathroom. I don't go to the
Okay.
porta john. There's
In
an
July-
actual
in
bathroom.
July.
Yeah, you go shower in a restroom. What are you looking at? Is that
That bug came down and hit the campus now.
all right? But that's my number 2, man. I don't care what they say. That was a great memory. What's your number 2? Because I'm gonna dog it. What's your number
I'm
2?
actually on number 1.
We're number 1, not dum.
Yeah, we are.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are.
That was
We're on
number 2.
one.
Now you're number 1. Now it's your turn.
Oh,
You're
I have
number
to do
1.
my number 1 then.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Fuck.
Is it going to be gay as the last one?
I know it's kind
All
of
right,
good.
if you guys make fun of me, you guys are pieces of shit.
I'm making fun of either way.
I forgot it because of the snake draft.
Okay. I thought you mean to jump on mine?
No.
You can go last that way.
No, yeah, because mine's important to me. So,
So
go.
Okay.
my dad drove the ice cream truck.
So is mine.
My dad drove the ice cream truck all
His
summer
dad drove
long.
an ice cream truck.
Oh,
All
God.
summer long.
Did he pick up little kids?
Me and my sister and my brother, we'd go right around with him. That
Did
was,
he pick up little kids?
Yeah.
Like at grade school?
Sometimes.
Like you want ice cream and you get daddy?
All around the mulberry bush. But yeah. He-
You get daddy.
And then-
You're such an asshole. All right, so he
So-
drove around on ice cream.
Yeah, I
So-
know a lot of ice cream truck drivers.
when the
saw
days I
horror movies
didn't
for
when the
that.
days I didn't ride around with my dad on the ice cream truck, he would come to the house after we got out of school and we can go up to the ice cream truck and get something off the ice cream truck for free. That was pretty cool for us growing up as a kid.
So
Remember,
you,
I'll never forget.
It's
There's
something
no
that-
pornography at all?
No!
But you, I mean, that's you seeing. Oh, your dad's coming. You didn't get whatever.
That's,
you want.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Every day we knew we were getting ice cream because my dad's working the ice cream truck. He comes up
Because-
for lunch and
He's taking it. That's right up your alley. He's taking the ice cream.
So he's stealing.
Yes.
what's your
Now
number
he's
one, Dick?
mad. Hey, that's awesome.
I ain't mad.
I'm not gonna make fun of anybody's shit. When you're a child, you remember the small things.
That's
I remember
right.
playing on a rock. That was one of my favorite memories. So him to remember
Yeah.
getting free
Me and
treats
Jason's going to
as
get
a
fucking
kid.
rock.
As a kid, that's a huge thing. So
Yeah.
I'm all built for it.
My favorite fucking childhood memory after you ruined it all, my uncle was it.
Oh, your
He
uncle was
hid
your
in the
memory?
sewers.
What did he do?
I
in the
looked down and
sewers?
he grabbed me, he pulled me in.
So that's the it shit.
That's your favorite memory?
Yes, it is. That movie.
He did not grab
Yes,
you.
he did. Come and play with me. Be on the
You're lying. How did he get in there?
Be on the
You're lying.
No, he did. How did he get in there?
The Ninja Turtles helped
he
him out.
swam down the sewer.
The Ninja Turtles helped
Is
him.
that all you're digging?
Yeah.
Put it on
It's
vibrate. I thought it was my
been
phone. I
on all
couldn't stop.
night. You're very unprofessional.
Listen, motherfucker.
Well,
You
I'm
guys
gonna
said
tell
an
you,
hour long.
you know what, I'm gonna tell you
I
something.
thought it was my phone. I couldn't touch.
I'm gonna tell you something. My
Your
favorite.
favorite memory was your uncle
Grabbing
in
you?
the sewer
No,
saying, "Come, let me touch you, little boy."
I'm being serious now. This is gonna be an emotional thing for me.
That was your number one. Or you now you're being now? it's
Now
number
he's
one?
being serious.
Serious. Now I'm being serious.
All right,
I swear to God, this ain't no shit.
all right. Now I ripped
I was
this
using
up.
that.
I hope you remember what you're
Yeah,
going to say.
I'm
using
gonna
that.
rip this list up. Honest to God, every Saturday or Sunday, whenever the weather was nice, we'd go to Tappan Lake. Me, you know Patty? Patty Hayes, my cousin.
Oh, yeah, Patty Hayes, we love
Her sister, mom and dad, all of them, all the cousins. We went to Tappan Lake every motherfucking Saturday, whatever day was nice, every Saturday, Sunday. My dad had a Bonneville, roof down, 8-track player, Beach Boys playing.
Beach Boys.
Beach Boys playing. Listen, Haynes, yes, swear to God, my best buddy. It was the greatest, just driving down the fucking highway.
You knew you were going to have a good day. Right?
Yeah, the roof was down, the wind was blowing.
No air conditioning.
He had the Beach Boy, no air conditioning. Shut up.
Yeah,
the roof's down. Anyways,
they didn't even have air conditioning.
He had actually in a Bonneville it didn't have. But my dad had the sweetest car ever imaginable. It was a gold Bonneville, roof down. We would drive there. We'd get a fucking campsite, put down our hamburgers and this and that. All cousins, family, and this and that. My uncle had a boat. We go boat riding, swimming, fishing, cooking.
Just such a good day, right?
The best.
Yeah, and
I have a question about that now, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
You were out there at Tappan Lake in the summertime. Did you see any Christmas trees or
he didn't
tents
go
wrapped
the third week of July.
Not in July.
He didn't go the third weekend of July. That's what
I
he
was
didn't do.
curious.
I mean, honestly, God, this is from my heart. This is the greatest.
And what's
feeling
cool
ever.
about that is like what you were saying with your favorite childhood memory.
That was my favorite.
We emulate as adults every year at July 4th at Austin Lake.
Yeah.
That's what we do. All of us get together, all of our friends, our family, we get together and just have a great day. And that's what it emulates how our childhood is.
you're
Man.
right.
It's just such a good
And
time. That's why we always look forward to it.
That's right. And I'm so blessed that the last 3 years that you invited me to your 4th of July picnic when you make your mother cook all the food. But anyways,
And the wife.
Anyways, honestly, I appreciate going there. I love going there. I hate to miss work, but I report off every time to go there.
He hates to miss
just to be there because it's a great time and it is family.
And that's awesome. Hey, and there hasn't been much that came from the heart in this episode. We fucked off a lot. That's pretty cool. We can all share genuine memories. So my number one memory as a child in the summer. Okay, we had a bait shop growing up at where we lived. My dad was the owner. He named it Chris's Bait Shop. We had a bait shop. My dad loved fishing. So what we did on Saturday nights is we went night fishing weekly. So Saturdays with night fishing with my dad was my favorite memory. We'd get up early in the morning. We would fish for bait because what we were fishing for was shovelhead catfish. So we caught bluegill as the bait. So we got our bluegill. I would take a nap. We would go out all night, and I felt like one of the men. He would teach me stuff. It was just such a good memory, being able to share and learning from him and seeing a hero in him because he was just this statue of somebody that I couldn't believe what he could do. But night fishing with him, the tournaments we were in, we'd win them, and he would give me some of the money. I earned none of it because he did all the work, but just learning that, spending time with him as I grow up is priceless. That's my number one summer memory as a kid, man. That's pretty cool. Our whole list, a lot of it is the same, and a lot of it's totally different.
Yeah. So let's give our fans one thing. Get on this. Actually, go to sports and let's give them one winner for tonight. One winner.
One winner.
Not tonight. They won't watch it, but I can give them a winner for tomorrow.
Let's do it. Let's all pick one.
So what's tomorrow?
But I have UFC for tomorrow. You want to give them a winner
okay.
on betting tomorrow?
So what is tomorrow? May 10th. Celtics are -5.5. Yankees, whatever, blah, blah.
We're going to give them a winner for tomorrow.
Yeah, one winner for tomorrow.
One winner. I'm picking...
I mean, that's at least we could give you...
The Celtics -5.5 on the road.
Of course you're going to say that because that's the most...
Stop scrolling so fast.
That's so easy
The
to
Celtics
give.
-5.5. It's
I
a
like
must
the
win.
Timberwolves -5.5.
Oh, I'm going to give you something. Golden State Warriors at home +5.5. And trust me, believe me.
But I honestly think if the Celtics don't win tomorrow night, it's a sweep. That's funny. You said Golden State. He said the Minnesota Timberwolves. But
-5.5, baby. I'm taking Minnesota.
oh no, I had a great time. I don't know if you guys enjoyed the views or the watch.
And the flag just fell.
Oh my God! What a shit show! Who did that?
Oh, me.
I moved.
I didn't put the pin in. Though.
You did it.
I did.
All I gotta say is
No, I didn't put the.
Happy Mother's Day.
Jesus. What a shit show, guys. We're out of here.
Okay.